How to Multiply Your Success, a Growth Mindset, presented by Theo E. David from the Audiobook Shelf. Welcome back to our Audiobook Shelf. We hope you enjoy the book, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to get our latest content. Enjoy. Introduction. Envision a life where every obstacle is a chance for growth, and every setback is a catalyst for achieving even greater accomplishments. Imagine a world where you surpass every limitation and accomplish desired outcomes that once seemed unattainable. Discover the power of embracing a growth mindset with the proven way to multiply your success. This transformative book will show you how to reach amazing achievements and unlock your full potential. Have you ever pondered the reasons why certain individuals flourish when faced with challenges while others falter? Often, what sets individuals apart is not their abilities, but rather their mindset. In this book, you will learn the strategies necessary to cultivate a development mindset. Learn how to tackle challenges head-on, overcome obstacles, and view effort as a stepping stone to mastery. By changing the way you perceive things, you can tap into your full potential and significantly increase your chances of achieving success. We start by understanding the concept of a growth mindset. Psychologist Carol Dweck coined the phrase growth mindset, which holds that effort, dedication, and knowledge can help one increase their intelligence and ability. In contrast, a fixed mindset holds that abilities are static and unchangeable. This book will guide you through the science and psychology behind these mindsets, providing a clear foundation for why adopting a growth mindset is crucial for success. As you embark on this journey, remember that the power to multiply your success lies within your mindset. By adopting a development mentality, you can open yourself up to an infinite number of opportunities and achieve great things. Step right into how to multiply your success, a growth mindset, and come along with me on this path of self-improvement. Discover the incredible potential that your own mind possesses. Did you know that your mindset can be the key to unlocking untold success? Imagine a book that could guide you step by step in cultivating a growth mindset and approach that harnesses the power of belief in your ability to learn and grow. This isn't just about positive thinking, but a proven method to multiply your success personally and professionally. With chapters on overcoming limiting beliefs, embracing challenges, and fostering resilience, this book could be your blueprint for transformation. Stay tuned as we unpack what this looks like in practice. Chapter 1: The Science of a Growth Mindset. Diving into the science of a growth mindset involves understanding that this idea isn't just a motivational tool but a transformative framework supported by extensive research in neuroscience and psychology. It's about recognizing that your abilities aren't fixed but can be developed and enhanced through dedication and hard work. Think of it as a belief system that fundamentally changes how you perceive your potential. Neuroscientific studies show that the brain is malleable, capable of rewiring and adapting. This concept, known as neuroplasticity, is the bedrock on which a growth mindset stands. It's not about being born smart or talented, it's about understanding that the brain can grow and change. When you believe you can improve, you're more likely to put in the effort, and that effort leads to higher achievement. Psychological research supports this. Those who have a growth mindset are more likely to seek feedback, persevere in the face of adversity, and regard failure as a teaching tool rather than as a critique of their aptitudes. Studies have shown they're driven by a desire to learn, not a need to prove their worth. In essence, the science of a growth mindset is about understanding the power of belief and the brain's capacity for change. It's about recognizing that you're capable of more than you might think. It's not a quick fix or a magic solution, but a shift in perspective that can lead to significant and lasting change. That's the transformative power of a growth mindset. Chapter 2: Cultivating a Mindset for Exponential Growth. Developing a mentality conducive to exponential growth often means making a deliberate and regular effort to question the ideas you currently hold and to go beyond the boundaries of your comfort zone. To be successful, you need to be open to trying out new concepts, taking some risks, and, most importantly, gaining knowledge from your past experiences. The key lies in the continuous evolution of your mindset, a process that demands resilience and adaptability. One way to foster this mindset is by developing your mental agility. A study by Harvard Business Review suggests that agile learners are more prepared to thrive in the face of uncertainty and change. They're naturally curious, open to new experiences, and adept at learning from both successes and failures. By enhancing your mental agility, you can better navigate the complexities of growth and change. But cultivating a mindset for exponential growth doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey that involves cultivating self-awareness, improving emotional intelligence, and fostering resilience. Self-awareness lets you see your strengths and shortcomings, emotional intelligence helps you control your feelings and interpret others, and resilience helps you to rise from mistakes and persevere in the face of hardship. Chapter 3: Overcoming Limiting Beliefs and Embracing Challenges. While the journey towards a growth mindset involves cultivating self-awareness, improving emotional intelligence, and fostering resilience, it also requires you to confront and overcome your limiting beliefs and embrace the challenges that come your way. Limiting beliefs, the self-imposed barriers that hinder your potential and progress, are often rooted in fear, past failures, and negative experiences. They're the internalized voices that whisper, "You can't, you aren't enough, or it's too hard." Overcoming these beliefs is a critical step towards developing a growth mindset. According to research, cognitive behavioral strategies such as challenging negative self-talk and replacing it with empowering words can effectively transform these deeply ingrained ideas. Embracing challenges, on the other hand, requires a shift in perspective. Challenges aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones to growth. Instead of viewing them as threats, see them as opportunities to learn and improve. Embracing challenges and a development mindset strongly correlate, according to a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, which indicates that those who take this approach are more likely to persevere in the face of hardship en route to a growth mindset. Remember that it's not just about changing your thoughts, but also about changing your actions. Actively confront your limiting beliefs and embrace challenges, and you'll find yourself not just surviving but thriving in the face of adversity. As you step into this new mindset, you'll realize that your potential isn't fixed but malleable and boundless, waiting to be released. Chapter 4: Harnessing the Power of Perseverance. In your journey to develop a growth mindset, harnessing the power of perseverance plays a pivotal role, enabling you to push past temporary setbacks and keep pursuing your goals. Perseverance is the tenacity to persist in the face of adversity, a quality that allows you to move beyond your comfort zone and confront challenges head-on. Research indicates that perseverance is a significant predictor of success. According to a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, those who demonstrate a high level of perseverance are more likely to achieve their goals even in the face of adversity. They're more resilient, adaptable, and have a higher tolerance for stress. However, cultivating perseverance isn't a straightforward process. It requires consistent effort, patience, and a commitment to learning from failures. It's about developing a never-give-up attitude coupled with a realistic understanding of your capabilities and limitations. You mustn't mistake it for stubbornness. Instead, it's about finding alternative solutions when faced with roadblocks and not being deterred by them. Additionally, perseverance directly influences your ability to develop a growth mindset. It fuels your determination to learn, grow, and improve, regardless of the difficulties you face. Furthermore, it encourages you to embrace rather than avoid challenges, cultivating a mindset that sees losses as chances for growth rather than barriers to success. Chapter 5: Strategies for Developing a Learning Orientation. Building upon the foundation of perseverance, you can further strengthen your growth mindset by developing a learning orientation, a strategy that involves embracing new knowledge and skills and using them as tools for personal and professional development. According to leading cognitive psychologists, a learning orientation is characterized by relentless curiosity, openness to new experiences, and a commitment to continuous learning. It's about viewing every situation as a potential learning opportunity and being proactive in seeking out new knowledge and skills. Starting with real curiosity is essential to develop a learning attitude. Curiosity, a readiness to ask questions, and a desire to find and test solutions are vital components of creating a growth mentality, as Ambrose Bierce famously observed. Subsequently, dedicate yourself to lifelong learning. This doesn't entail spending all your time in formal education, but rather establishing a practice of continuous self-directed learning. It's about acknowledging that learning doesn't halt once you've left school or finished a course. It's an ongoing journey of exploration. Lastly, remain receptive to new experiences. This involves stepping beyond your comfort zone, trying novel things, and embracing the unfamiliar. It's through these encounters that we frequently gain the most valuable insights. Chapter 6: Reframing Failure as an Opportunity. You might have encountered setbacks, but rather than perceive them as failures, consider them as valuable opportunities for growth and learning. When you cultivate a growth mindset, you begin to view every obstacle, setback, or failure not as a destination but rather as a stepping stone on the path to achievement. This reframing can notably alter how you deal with adversity and, in turn, multiply your success. Studies by psychologist Carol Dweck have revealed that those with a growth mindset, those who believe their skills can be acquired through diligence and education, are more resilient under trying circumstances. Failure is seen by them as an opportunity for development rather than as a mirror of their capacity. So how do you shift your perspective and start viewing failure as an opportunity? It starts by changing your dialogue. Instead of saying I failed, say I learned. Instead of thinking I can't do this, think I can't do this yet. This simple linguistic shift can have a notable impact on your mindset. The next step is to realize that failure is an integral part of the learning process. Inventor Thomas Edison, known for his work, famously declared, "I haven't failed, I've just discovered 10,000 different ways that won't work." By accepting failure as a part of your journey, you're better equipped to handle it when it arises and use it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Chapter 7: The Transformative Impact of Feedback. Harnessing the power of feedback can dramatically propel your growth as it provides an outside perspective on your strengths and areas that need improvement. Feedback is not about right or wrong, but about learning and growing. Whether positive or negative, feedback is an essential component of the growth mindset. Research from Stanford University has shown that constructive criticism, when provided within a supportive context, can lead to significant improvements in performance. In a study, participants who received feedback focused on effort and improvement demonstrated a greater ability to handle challenges and were more likely to seek out further learning opportunities. The transformative impact of feedback also extends to self-awareness. There are blind spots in your skills or comprehension that you might not be aware of, and feedback can help you uncover those blind spots. You can think of it as a mirror that reflects your performance and helps you see yourself more clearly. However, it's important to remember that not all feedback is created equal. You must discern between helpful, constructive feedback and unhelpful, destructive criticism. Learn to invite and appreciate feedback that nudges you towards improvement and filter out noise that doesn't serve your growth. Ultimately, feedback is a tool. Like any tool, its effectiveness lies in how you use it. Embrace it as a means to improve, learn, and grow. Cultivate a mindset that views feedback not as a personal attack but as an opportunity for advancement. Chapter 8: Fostering a Culture of Continuous Improvement. In the domain of the growth mindset, fostering a culture of continuous improvement is central to realizing one's full potential. This approach is grounded in recognizing that skills and abilities can be developed over time rather than being fixed traits. You aren't born a winner or a loser. Instead, you become one through your actions, and these actions can be influenced by cultivating a growth mindset. Studies show that those with a growth mentality are more likely to persevere in the face of adversity, ask for criticism, and apply improvements based on that input. This cycle of learning, adapting, and growing promotes a culture of continuous improvement. To cultivate this culture, you should concentrate on making relatively minor and incremental adjustments rather than significant shifts. Research suggests that small wins have a disproportionate impact on personal and professional development. They boost your confidence, demonstrate that progress is possible, and motivate you to tackle bigger challenges. Furthermore, it's important to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. This can assist in reinforcing beneficial actions and building momentum. However, don't just focus on the outcome but also on the process. The process is where true learning occurs, and by focusing on it, you may gain a greater understanding of what works and what doesn't, allowing you to fine-tune your approach and improve over time. In essence, fostering a culture of continuous improvement involves embracing a growth mindset, focusing on small incremental changes, celebrating progress, and learning from the process. By adopting these practices, you can multiply your success and reach your full potential. Chapter 9: Hacks for Boosting Motivation and Resilience. It is time to talk about some practical tactics that can help you become more resilient and motivated. These strategies can be built upon the basis of a growth mindset and a culture of continuous improvement. These qualities are crucial for success, as they allow you to maintain your focus and determination even in the face of challenges. Firstly, understand that motivation isn't static. Research indicates that it fluctuates based on your environment, tasks, and personal feelings. To boost it, set realistic but challenging goals. These provide direction and a sense of achievement when accomplished. Ensure these goals align with your larger vision, as this increases investment and drive. Next, focus on resilience. Your ability to bounce back from setbacks is often tied to a strong belief in your capabilities. According to studies, to foster resilience, cultivate a positive outlook and embrace failures as learning opportunities. Recognize that mistakes aren't permanent but rather stepping stones toward improvement. Another hack is to practice mindfulness. It promotes mental agility, enabling you to adapt to changes and stress more effectively. A study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that mindfulness can increase resilience by reducing reactive responses to adversity. Maintaining a healthy work-life balance and prioritizing self-care are the final steps. Overworking can lead to burnout, detrimental to both your motivation and resilience. Relaxation time, regular breaks, and physical activity are essential components of a successful workday. Chapter 10: Unleashing Your Creativity and Innovation. Let's now explore the world of creativity and innovation, pivotal elements that, when tapped into, can drastically elevate your potential and performance. You're not just a cog in the machine, you're a fountain of original ideas and unique solutions waiting to be unlocked. Research by Amabile, 1996, found that people who feel motivated and competent are more likely to be creative. So the first step to unleashing your creativity is to foster a growth mindset. Believe in your ability to expand your skills and talents through effort. In this way, you're not just waiting for a flash of inspiration, you're actively cultivating an environment where creativity thrives. Next, challenge your assumptions. Fresh, innovative ideas often come from questioning the status quo. Consider alternative perspectives and don't be afraid to take risks. Remember, failure isn't a setback but a stepping stone to success in the growth mindset framework. Moreover, practice divergent thinking. This involves generating many unique ideas and then combining and building on them. The key is to think creatively and push the limits of what is possible. Studies like the one by Guilford, 1950, show that those who practice divergent thinking regularly are more innovative. Finally, surround yourself with diverse experiences. New environments, cultures, and people can spark creativity by providing fresh insights and perspectives. Creativity and innovation aren't elusive talents, they're skills you can nurture and expand, enhancing your ability to succeed. When you embrace a growth mindset, you're setting the stage for your creativity and innovation to flourish. Chapter 11: The Role of Self-Reflection in Growth. As you unleash your creativity and foster innovation, taking time for self-reflection becomes a powerful tool in your journey of personal growth. It's not just about looking inward, but also understanding how your actions, thoughts, and attitudes impact your overall growth. Research indicates that self-reflection helps you improve self-awareness, identify personal strengths and weaknesses, and align your actions with your values and goals. You start to understand why you think the way you do and why you react in certain ways. This, in turn, provides a solid foundation for a growth mindset. By engaging in self-reflection, you're fundamentally studying yourself. You're analyzing your thought patterns, decision-making processes, and actions. This analysis can reveal patterns and habits that either support or hinder your growth. For instance, do you typically give up when faced with a challenge, or do you persevere? Are you open to new ideas and experiences, or do you resist change? Self-reflection isn't about self-judgment or self-criticism. It's about understanding how you can better navigate your path towards growth. It's about becoming more responsive and less reactive, more strategic and less impulsive. It's about seeing your potential and understanding how to realize it. Chapter 12: Embracing Mistakes and Building Confidence. How often have you stumbled upon a mistake and viewed it as a setback rather than an opportunity for growth and confidence building? Your perspective on mistakes is vital to developing a growth mindset. It's a proven fact that those who embrace their mistakes rather than shun them are more likely to succeed. Mistakes, according to research, shouldn't be seen as failures but as lessons for improvement. A study published in 2016 in Psychological Science found that students who saw their mistakes as chances to improve learned more about the subject than students who saw their mistakes as failures. This is the power of embracing mistakes. Building confidence is another essential ingredient in nurturing a growth mindset. Confidence doesn't spring out of constant success, but from resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks. Dr. Carol Dweck, a psychologist and leading researcher in the field of growth mindset, asserts that confidence is born from understanding that you can learn and improve. Chapter 13: Developing a Roadmap for Personal Growth. While embracing mistakes and building confidence are pivotal, developing a roadmap for your personal growth is equally important to cultivate a growth mindset. This roadmap, which can be likened to a personalized blueprint, sets a clear direction for your growth, enabling you to focus on specific areas of improvement. To begin, you should determine your areas of strength and areas in which you could develop. The procedure relies heavily on the individual's level of self-awareness. Consider seeking feedback from peers, mentors, or coaches to gain an objective view of your skills and competencies. Research supports the value of this approach, showing that those who seek external feedback typically have a more accurate self-perception and subsequently set more effective growth goals. Next, set SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. These goals provide you with a clear and concrete path toward growth. For instance, instead of vaguely wanting to improve your leadership skills, a SMART goal would be to lead a team project to successful completion within the next 6 months. This goal is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant to your growth, and time-bound. Chapter 14: Optimizing Your Environment for Transformation. To optimize your environment for transformation, you'll need to surround yourself with positivity and resources that encourage a growth mindset. This isn't simply a matter of wishful thinking. Research supports the strong correlation between environment and mindset. Physical settings affect our cognitive functions, emotions, and actions, as demonstrated by a study published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology. The way you think is significantly influenced by your surroundings, including both the physical and social aspects of your environment. For example, clutter and disorganization can suppress creativity and productivity, hindering your personal growth. Conversely, a clean, organized space can nurture creativity and enhance focus. As a result, consider decluttering your workspace or home and incorporating elements that promote positivity, like plants, art, or items that motivate you. Next, evaluate your social environment. The individuals you regularly interact with can either cultivate or impede your growth mindset. Surrounding yourself with positive, ambitious individuals who exemplify a growth mindset can impact your own attitudes and behaviors. They can promote resilience, perseverance, and a passion for learning, all crucial aspects of a growth mindset. Similarly, minimize your exposure to negativity or individuals with a fixed mindset, as they might dampen your enthusiasm for growth and learning. Be aware that optimizing your environment is not a one-time exercise, but rather an ongoing process that involves improving and reevaluating your surroundings. By intentionally shaping your environment to align with your growth objectives, you're creating a fertile foundation for personal development and transformation. Chapter 15: Techniques for Mastering New Skills Faster. After shaping your environment to foster a growth mindset, you're well positioned to tackle the next challenge, mastering new skills in record time. It's not as intimidating as it sounds. With the right strategies, you can accelerate your learning curve dramatically. Firstly, chunking is a proven technique for faster learning. Complex information is broken down into smaller, more digestible pieces as part of this process. This method, supported by cognitive science, helps your brain process and retain information more efficiently. Instead of trying to grasp an entire concept at once, you're essentially feeding your brain bite-sized pieces that it can digest easily. Next, deliberate practice is key. It's not just about the quantity of your practice, but the quality. According to research by psychologist Anders Ericsson, the best way to master a new skill is to continuously stretch yourself just beyond your current ability. This means practicing tasks that are challenging but not overwhelming and refining your approach based on feedback. Chapter 16: Cultivating a Supportive Peer Network. In your journey towards cultivating a growth mindset, establishing a supportive peer network plays an important role. It's all about surrounding yourself with people who foster positivity, challenge you to grow, and act as a source of motivation. Research indicates that the individuals you spend time with can significantly influence your behaviors, attitudes, and overall personal development. Find people who share your values and prioritize personal development and education. Those individuals are the ones that will motivate you to venture outside of your comfort zone and take on new tasks for yourself. It's not about competition but mutual growth. Carol Dweck, the pioneer of growth mindset theory, often emphasizes the importance of creating a community that encourages risk-taking and views failure as an opportunity to learn. Next, consider the quality of your interactions. It's beneficial to have a network that regularly engages in constructive feedback. Such an environment promotes a culture of learning and continuous improvement. A study by the University of Nebraska-Lincoln found that feedback, when given positively and constructively, not only fosters a growth mindset but also enhances performance and engagement. Lastly, recognize the value of emotional support. Your peer network should be a safe space to discuss struggles and celebrate successes. Research conducted at the University of Kansas has demonstrated that having a supportive social network can buffer against stress and develop resilience, essential components in sustaining a growth mindset. Chapter 17: Overcoming Procrastination and Increasing Productivity. While cultivating a growth mindset, overcoming procrastination and increasing productivity often pose considerable challenges. However, with the right strategies, you can turn these obstacles into opportunities for personal and professional growth. The first step lies in understanding why you procrastinate. Researchers suggest that procrastination is often a self-defense mechanism against the fear of failure or negative feedback. It's not laziness, it's fear. Once you've identified your fears, you can start to work on strategies to overcome them. Studies have found that having clear, reasonable goals greatly boosts your productivity. Instead of trying to overload yourself, divide a large endeavor into smaller chores and work on one at a time. This method, known as chunking, has been proven to reduce procrastination and increase productivity. Moreover, you can also utilize time management techniques such as the Pomodoro technique. This method entails working for a predetermined period, often 25 minutes, and then taking a brief break before beginning the process again. It's a simple way to keep your focus sharp and prevent burnout. Another strategy to consider is mindfulness. By focusing on the present moment, you can reduce anxiety and improve your mental clarity, leading to better productivity. Mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, MBCT, has been shown to significantly reduce procrastination. Chapter 18: Harnessing the Power of Visualization. Building on the momentum of overcoming procrastination and boosting productivity, let's now explore the powerful tool of visualization, which can further enhance your growth mindset. Visualization is a cognitive tool connecting you with your inner self and enabling you to experience future events before they happen. It's about creating mental images to simulate a real action. Research shows that our brain is exceptionally responsive to visual stimuli. The act of visualization engages the same neural networks that actual physical performance does. It would appear that simply visualizing success can assist in the process of training your brain to achieve it. It's a technique used by athletes, entrepreneurs, and successful individuals across various fields. For instance, a study published in the Journal of Sport and Exercise Psychology found that weightlifters' brain patterns activated similarly when they lifted hundreds of pounds or just imagined the act. This suggests that mental practices can enhance your motivation, increase your confidence, improve your motor performance, and prime your brain for success. However, effective visualization isn't about wishful thinking. It's about incorporating all senses into your mental rehearsal and practicing it regularly. It's not just about seeing the outcome, but feeling, hearing, and tasting success. You'll need to see yourself overcoming obstacles and imagine the precise steps it takes to reach your goal. Chapter 19: Strategies for Effective Goal Setting. To navigate the path to success, you need to master the art of effective goal setting, an essential strategy that can fuel your growth mindset. This process is much more than just scribbling down objectives. It's about creating an actionable plan that guides your journey to success. First things first, you need to figure out what your SMART goals are, which stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. By utilizing this approach, you will ensure that your goals are identifiable and within your reach. Secondly, write your goals down. It's not enough to just think about them. Concrete goals exist in writing. Dr. Gail Matthews, a professor of psychology at Dominican University in California, conducted a study in which she found that those who documented their goals through writing had a much higher level of success than those who did not. Chapter 20: Fostering a Mindset of Abundance. Shifting your perspective to embrace a mindset of abundance can propel you toward unprecedented growth and success. Unlike a scarcity mindset, which views life as a zero-sum game, an abundance mindset sees the world filled with endless opportunities and possibilities. Research by Dweck, 2008, illuminates the impact of mindset on success. Those who adopt an abundance mindset are more likely to take risks, seize opportunities, and persist despite setbacks. They see potential failures not as threats but as learning opportunities, which is the crux of a growth mindset that believes in the ability to develop and improve over time. However, fostering an abundance mindset isn't about blind optimism or ignoring challenges. It's about acknowledging the reality of the situation while focusing on finding solutions rather than dwelling on problems. In other words, it is about perceiving difficulties as chances for personal development and improvement. To cultivate an abundance mindset, you'll need to practice reframing your thought patterns. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," when you are confronted with a task, consider thinking, "What information can I take away from this?" Consider a setback not as a failure, but as a chance for growth and development for yourself. Furthermore, practicing gratitude can also foster an abundance mindset. By appreciating what you already have, you open yourself up to seeing more opportunities, thereby multiplying your chances for success. Chapter 21: The Neuroscience of a Growth Mindset. Understanding the abundant mindset and its impact on growth is only the tip of the iceberg. Let's now study how our brain's wiring might impact the development and adoption of a growth mindset. The human brain isn't a static organ, it's flexible, adaptable, and capable of change, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity. This malleability is the cornerstone of a growth mindset. When you challenge yourself, learn new skills, or step out of your comfort zone, you're rewiring your brain, strengthening neural pathways, and creating new ones. Research shows that people with a growth mindset have more active brains during learning. They're more likely to engage the prefrontal cortex, the brain center for higher learning, decision-making, and problem-solving. This heightened activity allows for more effective learning and adaptation. Moreover, a growth mindset influences the brain's reward system. Embracing challenges and valuing effort over outcomes activates the brain's reward center, releasing dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with feelings of satisfaction and accomplishment. This creates a positive feedback loop. You challenge yourself, learn, feel good about it, and are motivated to repeat the process. But it's not just about effort. A growth mindset also fosters resilience in the face of setbacks. It encourages the belief that failure isn't final but rather a stepping stone to improvement. This resilience is connected to higher activity in the anterior cingulate cortex, a brain area in charge of controlling emotions and learning from errors. In essence, adopting a growth mindset isn't just a psychological shift, it's a neuroscientific one. It's about rewiring your brain for continuous learning and improvement. Chapter 22: Unlocking the Potential of Lifelong Learning. While the growth mindset helps rewire your brain, it also holds the key to unlocking the potential of lifelong learning. This mindset fosters an open attitude towards knowledge acquisition, encouraging you to continuously seek out new skills and information regardless of your age or career stage. Research indicates that lifelong learning isn't just beneficial but critical for your cognitive health and professional success. A study by the National Institute on Aging, for instance, found that continuous cognitive activity can delay the onset of dementia. Regarding professional success, a report by the World Economic Forum highlighted that lifelong learners are more likely to stay relevant in the rapidly changing job market. So how can you tap into this potential? First, you need to embrace the reality that learning is a process, not a destination. The growth mindset encourages you to value the journey of learning, with its challenges and mistakes, rather than solely focusing on the end result. Second, you should cultivate curiosity. A growth mindset champions curiosity as it drives you to explore new ideas and perspectives, thereby enhancing your learning capacity. Chapter 23: Cultivating Grit and Mental Toughness. Building on the idea of lifelong learning, another notable concept the growth mindset nurtures is developing grit and mental toughness. These two elements, often overlooked, are integral to overcoming challenges and achieving success. They aren't innate traits but skills you can cultivate and develop, much like any other. A strong predictor of success, perhaps more so than IQ or talent, is grit, a combination of enthusiasm and tenacity for long-term goals, according to research conducted by psychologist Angela Duckworth. So how can you develop this grit? You start by setting clear and meaningful goals. Having a purpose or vision that drives you can fuel your passion and motivation, even when things get tough. The next step is to acknowledge that failure is an inevitable part of the process. With a growth mindset, you are encouraged to regard failure not as a point of no return but as an opportunity for personal development and improvement. It's about understanding that every setback is a stepping stone toward your ultimate goal. Then there's mental toughness, your ability to handle stress, stay focused, and maintain confidence despite setbacks. Building mental toughness means challenging your limitations, venturing out of your comfort zone, and learning to stay composed under pressure. Techniques like mindfulness, regular exercise, and positive self-talk can help in this regard. Cultivating grit and mental toughness isn't easy, but with a growth mindset, it's entirely possible. Remember that the journey is more important than the destination. Your personal development is an ongoing process, and every obstacle you overcome makes you stronger and more resilient. Chapter 24: Overcoming Imposter Syndrome and Self-Doubt. Continuing your journey of personal growth, you might face the formidable challenges of imposter syndrome and self-doubt, psychological barriers that can hinder your progress and sap your confidence. Imposter syndrome is a phenomenon where you mistrust your talents and fear being exposed as a fraud. This can stifle your growth mindset, causing you to avoid challenges and shirk opportunities. According to the findings of research conducted by Clance and Imes, 1978, imposter syndrome is frequently caused by anxieties around failure, perfectionism, or the fear of success. This feeling of being an imposter can lead you to undervalue your abilities and achievements, causing you to self-sabotage and miss out on potential opportunities for growth. Similarly, self-doubt can be just as crippling. A study by Stober and Clark, 2001, revealed that self-doubt acts as a self-fulfilling prophecy, causing you to perform poorly because you believe you can't succeed. You may hesitate to take on challenges or seek new opportunities, thereby hindering your personal growth. To overcome these barriers, you first need to acknowledge them. Recognize that these feelings are common and not indicative of your actual abilities or worth. Next, challenge these beliefs. Ask yourself, are these thoughts fact-based or simply fear-based? Finally, seek support. Discussing your emotions with a reliable friend, mentor, or practitioner can provide perspective and reassurance. Chapter 25: Applying Growth Mindset Principles in Your Career. In the domain of your professional life, applying growth mindset principles can greatly enhance your career trajectory. Embracing the concept of consistent learning and adaptability can open doors that you might have previously thought were beyond your reach. Studies show that those with a growth mindset are more likely to seek feedback, persevere in the face of challenges, and be open to novel experiences, all vital skills for success in the workforce. Let's break it down into practical steps. Firstly, always view challenges as opportunities. A new project or an unfamiliar task isn't a threat to your competence, it's a chance to grow. Embrace it, and you'll find your abilities expanding. Secondly, don't shy away from feedback. It's an essential tool for growth. Instead of viewing it as criticism, see it as an opportunity to learn and improve. No one is perfect, and there's always room for improvement. Thirdly, embrace the power of yet. You might not have a certain skill yet, but that doesn't mean you can't acquire it. With time, effort, and the right strategy, you can learn and master new skills that can catapult your career forward. Lastly, maintain a positive attitude towards learning. The desire to learn is far more valuable than the fear of failing. Remember, failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of the journey to success. You've made quite a journey exploring the power of a growth mindset. Remember, a study by Dweck found that students with a growth mindset were 3 times more likely to score high on achievement tests. Embrace your potential, challenge your limitations, and cultivate resilience. With consistent effort, you're not just growing your mindset, you're multiplying your success. Keep learning, keep growing, and remember the journey is just as important as the destination. Thanks for listening, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and also click the small bell icon to receive a notification every time a new free audiobook has arrived. Thanks again.